Morning everybody, it's Friday. I'm at my first install and I'm going to do you guys a video on this. It's a small install, but I think it'll make for a good video. Met the customer here. She's a very nice lady. We're going to be tearing out this tile backsplash along the wall, and then we'll also tear out the countertops. First thing, of course, you're going to do is take your outlet covers off. Make sure you don't lose the screws. You want to put them, someplace where the customer can find them. You can't get this tile off without, pulling these covers off, or you'll break the covers. And always leave your countertops on until you get the tile taken off. If not, the tile will get all down in your cabinets and all that. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to see how the hammer drill takes it off. If it doesn't tear up the drywall too awful bad, we'll use it. If it does, we'll try by hand. If hand messes up the drywall also, we'll just do whatever's the fastest. And, a lot of times this tile, the way it's set on the drywall, tears it up anyways, and they've got to put some backer board back there. So, we try to do the best we can for the customer, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. So, that being said, we're going to get started. And as always, I will show you what we run into and how we work through it. All right, guys, we got all the tile on the walls torn out. We've got the perimeter of the countertops tore out. It just had screws along the front of this sink run area here. The rest of it was nailed down. So we had to pull the laminate off in that area. Now we got to go through and make sure we got all these little nails out of here that come out. So there's a few of them. You always want to go through and make sure you get all those out. Guys, we cut this top in one piece. So we're going to have to pop this piece of trim off here so that we can slide it in here safely. I just think that's the best way to do it. We'll just point the camera at us. It's videoing right now. There you go. Back the card up just a hair. We don't scratch the cabinet. Alright, so it looks like we've been lucky on this one, and the walls open and closes in the back. Sometimes we get the opposite, and then it's a pain in the butt to get in. This kind of looks like luck was on our side. Are you touching up everywhere down there, Dave? Oh, yes. Yeah. Alright, as we go back, I'm going to have to pop that little rock out back there. Alright, just going to go a little bit at a time. Keep on. Is it hard to push? I'm going to go ahead and lower this down there. I'm sure I got some touch up. Okay. Melissa does a pretty good job of getting the template how it needs to be. Oh, well. I know you weren't watching TV when you posted your video on that.
I'm doing both. Just popping my neck.
So we got it in. I don't know how much y'all could see because when I look back at Will, he had the camera pointed straight ahead and was watching TV. We got it in. It went pretty good. Looks like it's set pretty good on the cabinets here. Got to put my dishwasher bracket in here, but yeah, it went pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Melissa does a good job of templating it so we have the right amount of space on each side as to not butcher up the walls, but still be tight enough to where we don't have large gaps or anything. As always, I put the support bar on it to keep it safe while we levitate it and get it in here. And now we just got to bring the other top in, mount the sink, and get everything cleaned up and ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, do you see this plumbing here, copper that comes out of the wall? Well, it's up against the sink. I had to pull the top forward about 3/16 of an inch so I could get my sink overhangs the same. This is one of those that the chopping block and all that sits on the sink. So customer supplied sink. But I'm gonna let them know why, but I can't go any further back because of this plumbing here. All right, guys, we got everything finished. We put our stain protector on here and caulked everything out. Everything turned out nice. We didn't have any seams, so it's always a nice install when you don't have any seams. The hardest part was the tear out. Like I showed you with that plumbing underneath, I had to pull this top forward a little bit so that I could get that sink equal all the way around because that plumbing underneath's hitting it. It's just such a deep sink and that plumbing's up so high and sticks so far out of the wall. Anyways, we got our dishwasher bracket in, everything caulked out. We used a transparent white silicone because that matches the cabinets and the tops best. Either trans white or trans gray I thought would match this job well. Swept up the floor, cleaned the stove off, cleaned the sink out really well. There's their faucet, and then I left the parts to their sink over here. And getting ready to go over aftercare with the customer, and let's head to our next one. So thanks for watching, guys. If y'all have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it.